Hi everyone, I am here today to read for TV actors Namik Paul and Pranali Rathod, who worked together on a serial called Kumkum Bhagya as their characters Shivansh and Prarthana. Let us see their energies towards each other. What do we see? Cards are Namik's energies towards Pranali. What are his energies towards Pranali? And what do we see are Pranali's energies towards Namik? Okay. Okay. All right. Let us take some cards from here as well. Okay. And here too. All right. So, I would say that if we begin from Namik's cards, his energy is coming very protective kinds towards Pranali, especially because these are the kind of cards that with this card he found a very beautiful friend in Prunali, and the kind of friend that he feels that he was able to connect with her very beautifully. Like he could speak to her about anything, he could talk to her about anything. They shared a lot of things from their personal lives, and especially from Namik's card. This card shows that he felt very comfortable in Pranali's energies from a perspective that I am sharing a lot of things with Pranali. I'm talking about my personal life, my professional life. Like he, although of course Prunali is a girl, but this is the kind of card that specifies that he kind of felt that Prunali was like her bro, like a friend, who a girl who's a friend, but they kind of give you a bro sort of vibe, because this is the kind of card that he feels that there were certain times in Namik's life that he was not truly in a good place, but he felt that Pranali was the one who he used to talk to about a lot of things, and she used to help him in a way to get over those things or just to feel better. To an extent, this card does show that, of course, currently or majorly, his energies towards Pranali is of friendship, but this card does show that there are certain hidden feelings in his card, especially when it comes to Namik. This card does show that there were times that he did feel more than a friend towards her. Like he felt that you are my friend, you are like a bro, but there are certain times that I feel that I also like you. But this card does show that despite the fact that there were times that he felt that I really like Pranali, this card does show that he never spoke about his feelings. He kept his feelings towards himself. He never said to Prunali that, hey, although yes, we are friends, but I do also like you. And he this with this card shows that he kept his feelings to him. He never really shared it, he never really talked about it, although this card shows that he talked about a lot of other things, other people, but when it comes to his feelings for her, he always tried to hide them, to keep them to himself. Especially with this card as well, it does show that the reason, let's say, why I would say that he hid his feelings towards Pranali is because this card does show that he knows himself, and he knows that Prunali is a very beautiful, very pure sort of a person, and a person who, according to Namik, is very sensitive as well, in a good way sensitive, that he felt that I would never want to hurt her, And this card does show with these cards that he felt that, let's say, if I were to say or talk about my feelings, not very huge feelings, but this card does show that there were in between times that he felt something more than a friendship. But this card shows that the reason why he thought that no, I would rather keep my feelings to myself, because I don't want to hurt her. I know that yes, there are feelings inside of me, but I also know that I'm feeling this way currently, and I know myself, my feelings can very well change in the times to come. So I would not want to hurt her. That today I say, oh, Pranali, I really like you, I would want to be with you. And in the times to come, I'm like, nah, I don't really like you. So his cards were such that no, I'm going to protect her from my own self, because I am the kind of person who does like a lot of people, or I get attracted to people quite easily, but I would rather keep my feelings to me, because I would not want to hurt you at all. And let's see from Pranali's side. When it comes to Prunali, this card does show that for her, Namik was the kind of person who, first of all, was work related completely. She always felt that their relationship was only work related, to an extent that this card does show that from the very beginning, Pranali had set strong boundaries that I, by no means, I am going to show in any way, shape, form that I am interested, or like, I am the kind of girl who you can date or you can fall for. This is a kind of card that shows that she always made sure that Namik gets the kind of exterior from her side, that yes, I am a great co-worker, but that's that. Like, I am not the kind of person that would flirt with you or would want to have a relationship outside of work, because this is the kind of card that from the very beginning she wanted to just make sure that while she's at work, she would have a lot of fun with him, talk to him a lot, but when she's out of that working hours, she was very particular about her personal space, because this card does show that she feels that these work relationships can get really messy, and her card is such that I have very strong boundaries, that when I'm working with a male co-star, I would always want to make sure that they know that I am just their co actor. I am not somebody who's looking for something with them. Even if, let's say, I feel that, oh, we have very beautiful chemistry with each other, her card is such that no, that is only in work. We might have great chemistry, but it is on screen. I will make sure that I heavily protect my heart. And this card does show that the reason why she's doing that is because she wants to make sure, like this, with this card it shows that she has very clear intentions in her mind, that I would want somebody in my life, but I would want somebody in my life who I can settle with, who can beautifully love me. I can have my family, I can have children. And when it comes to Namik, she always made sure that those boundaries were set, because her ultimate goal is this, to have her own beautiful personal relationship with somebody. And this card does show that from the very beginning she was emotionally detached, like she was having fun talking, but also giving the kind of feeling that this is only it, I'm just being a friendly person, that's all. Even to an extent that this card does show that she was there for him, like she always felt that Namik and her shared a very beautiful sort of bond on screen and off screen. And with this card it shows that she felt that they could talk a lot about personal things, but this card does show that she always felt that Namik is the kind of person who I would not want to have anything. Like he can be a friend to me, that we share a good bond with, but that is that. Because this card shows that she in her life has been hurt a few times in her personal relationships, and since then this card shows that she's coming from a place that I only want friendships. Many people that would become my friends. If I will do 10 shows, all of my male co-stars would become my friends. That is it. So this card does show that her feelings were completely of a friend or a friendly person or a co-star that you have a great bond with, but no feelings. Even especially if you look at the imagery of this card, it can show a different way, but this card shows that it was only a nice friendship that she always felt, and no feelings from her side. Although he developed bit of feelings, but he also never spoke, because this card makes sense that why Namek did not speak about his feelings, because he knew that Pranali is the kind of person who comes with very strong boundaries. So even if I were to ever talk about my feelings, she would act in a way that I'm just your friend. I am like, what are you saying? You're being so funny saying this, Namek. We are just friends. There's nothing between us. So even this card shows that Namek respected that. And let us see, what do we see? Let's ask also, otherwise, do we see that towards each other? Are they only co stars? Are they friends? Or there are romantic feelings? What do we see? Okay. Okay. So these cards do show that they are only co-stars for me, because these cards do show that though yes they were friendly, we can absolutely say that they were friendly towards each other while being on the show, or while they were filming, or till whenever time that show was going on. But this card shows that their friendship is not the kind of friendship that they would want to invest in after the show. Like, this card does show that from both of their sides they were very friendly towards each other while the show was going on, but this card does show that now they are coming from a place that yes, we knew each other, we were great co-stars, we were friends or friendly towards each other, but now we are in a place that we are not going to be friends, the kind of friends that, let's say, after a show is finished they meet up each other or talk to each other. They are like, no, we would, from both our sides, we would not do that. Of course, if we meet each other, connect with each other, that's a different thing, but that is it. Our bond with each other was only lasting till the time we were together on the show, but not anymore. And this card shows that it's not that they have any hard feelings, but this card does show that their relationship with each other was very professional. Even though, let's say, a lot of people saw their beautiful chemistry or them having fun, this card does show that it was professionally having fun, or in between while they're working, you just work and play, kind of go hands in hand together. But otherwise, this card shows that no, they do not have feelings for each other. Apart from what I have discussed earlier, they do not have romantic feelings for each other. Neither do I see that they are friends. It basically shows that they are just co-stars, or we can say ex co-stars, that will probably connect with each other if, let's say, they end up meeting, being in the same city or things like that. But otherwise, I don't see both of them going out of their way to be friends with each other or to have any relationship. No, it ends being on as co-stars. Also, let's see that, do we see that Pranali and Namik will end up working in the future? Will they work together on some other project? Okay. So we do see that yes, there are chances of them working together on a different show, but this card does show that not anytime soon. It can happen in the times to come. They can work on some show together, but not currently at all, or in the times to come. I don't see, we don't see that happening anytime soon. And we at least do see that there's a little bit of possibility, because with this card, a lot of, let's say, people who can cast them in a show, they have seen their chemistry together, that they really look good together as a couple on the TV, or they had beautiful chemistry with each other as co-stars. So let's say if we were to cast them together, it would be a beautiful casting in a way. But currently this card shows that not anytime soon, because not for other people, let's say it's not what other people would cast them, but this card also shows that both of them as well want to work on something different or with somebody else. This is the kind of card that, let's say, if somebody is to reach to both of them that, hey, I have this show coming up, would you want to work together, then this is the kind of card that both of them would be coming from a place that, yeah, let us get back to you, let us see, because this is the kind of card that they feel that they need to explore something new. They don't want to get stuck being casted together only, because this is the kind of card that shows that they feel that if we were to keep on working together even in the future in, let's say, different shows, then we might get stuck as a pair together, which would actually create troubles for us to find work later on. And that's why this is the kind of card that they'll be mindful, or let's say this is the kind of card that they would avoid working together only because they want to expand their horizon. They want to work in different areas so that they can work better for themselves or expand their careers. No hard feelings, but just that hey, I want to explore something different, so I just don't want to be casted with one person all the time. And so this card does show that both of them would first of all try to find something different, a different show, different cast. But let's say if nothing comes along, and if there are people who say that no, we are not casting you differently, but we have a same project, then this is the kind of card that then eventually, if they do not have any work and if they are getting no new projects, then probably they can consider working together. But I do see that initially they would try to avoid it a lot so that they can try something new. So we do see that there's a chance of them working together, but currently I do see not anytime soon, and also them avoiding. But let's see, even if they are not going to work together, do we see that their projects are going to be successful, future projects? What about Namik? And what about Prunali? Okay. All right. I do see that both of them would be quite successful. More so, I would say Pranali, because her cards are such that there are already a lot of offers that she has, or let's say, even while she was working on the show, she had offers that, oh, we would want to work with you, we got to hear that your show is ending, can you come to our office, we would want to discuss projects. This is the kind of card that she is the one who would get work rather more quickly, because this card shows that a lot of people who are in the film industry have loved her work and they want to cast her. So we do see that she is going to be successful and she will have many people wanting her. But I do see that, though yes, she is looking successful in the times to come, she will have many offers, but I do see that this is the kind of card that she is going to be more mindful. Like, this card shows that she's coming from a place that, I know that I have a lot of people who want to work with me, but now I want to work at places people who would offer me a lot of money and less work, because this is the kind of card that shows that she would be choosy. Like, she would become a little picky because she feels that the world in her hand, so she can make multiple choices, or she can be a chooser completely. She doesn't have to worry that, oh, I have very limited options, so let me take everything. No, she feels that, yes, I know I have lots of offer, so I'm going to take the one that gives me much more money and less work, especially because this card shows that she's worked really hard. So she's trying, and she's created a special form or craft in her own career, a name for herself, that she feels that now at least I can relax a bit. I have worked hard enough. So doesn't mean that I don't want to work hard enough, but I just want to also have a work life balance. Earlier my life was work, 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 work. I was just on to creating a name for myself. I was really into, I was really excited. I was really coming from a place that I need to do everything possible. But now her card is such that I know that I'll have a lot of things, that the world is going to be at my feet, but I'm going to make sure that I make a very smart choice, because I would like to work, but I also want other areas of my life to simultaneously grow as well. And would not only want my life to be about work. But yes, we do see success for her as well. When it comes to Namik, his cards are such that yes, he is going to be successful, but I do see that his success is there, but it is little slow, because this card does show that he is the kind of person, first of all, who's not gonna get too many offers. The offers for him are going to be limited. Secondly, I do see that he is going to be careful as well in terms of which choice do I pick, because this card shows that he's coming from a place that whatever I choose next is going to really impact my long future. So I have to make a choice very carefully, so I keep on being successful, because this is the kind of card that shows that certain times he gets really worried, and he feels that, oh, I hope that people keep on liking me, I keep on getting work. And to an extent, that this is the kind of card that there have been, let's say, people around him who've been very successful, or he's heard a lot of stories that if you make a bad choice, then your career can really get impacted. So I do see that his success is comparatively slower to Prunali, but we do also see him getting successful, and also him trying to pick something that will be really even more successful than his past show, because his card is like that, I want to keep on working. I just feel that I've just begun. There's so much more that I want to keep on doing. It is, my journey has started, and my journey, maybe for my fans it would be really good, but for me, I feel that my journey is really slow. The things that I have to do, I want to do so many things. So because I want to do so many things, I feel that I am kind of moving very slowly in my career. So we do see that he's more eager, or let's say he's coming from a place that I want to do as much or many things possible, so that I not only remain successful, I keep on earning a lot, I keep on making a name for myself. But yes, we do see them being successful. Thanks for watching.